Hey guys, it's me Sammy. I'm back for another video. Today I'm kind of using a different mic. I don't have the same headset anymore, but it's an older headset I found in my closet, but I lost my other one like a trip. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Um, this is different from my usual content. This is just going over some Minecraft builds I made. And this is my Minecraft world. It's a realm I play with a couple of my friends, real life friends from school and such. If you guys want to see some more content on this, and I don't know, drop a subscribe button, drop a like. That'd be pretty sick. I just want to show you guys around. It's a pretty small, I won't say small, but it's a pretty tightly knit area. Not that much space that it takes up. So we got like our first few sectors of this town. It's all around this beautiful mountain range here, in this spruce forest. So we're going to start off with our first build here, and that build being the Reeve Farms and Collection Center, built in 11/15/23. So a year and a half a year ago. Yeah, a few months. It's been a while. First build on the server. It definitely reflects that, as the only materials we had was wood and stone to make, and smelted stone to make these kind of blocks here. So pretty simple block palette, because we didn't dig it deep enough to get to deep slate yet, which is that material up there. So yeah, this is a pretty nice build in my opinion. Just going, got Ranger, my cute little puppy. Got a really bad place for an anvil. That is horrible. I need to remove that. Someone else got to this anvil before I did. That's a chimney. Let's replace this. Yeah, a downstairs basement, which we added into after we extended out. Very nice here. I love the feel of this place. Very cozy, very tight knit. And the farm is right down here. Carrots and potatoes and wheat. It used to be a little bit of wheat, then it became mostly potatoes, then we got carrots as well. A little bit of a farm in here. Get some eggs. And before anyone asks, this is on Bedrock Edition. I don't really play on Java. I just like the feel of Bedrock more, in my humble opinion. If you guys disagree, you're fine too. But just know that you're wrong, and I like to play on what I like to play, and you guys are entitled to your own opinion on that. Alright, so that's the smelting center. It has a nice little chimney on the top. Nice chimney, very nice chimney. Then we got the second chimney house here. This one I didn't really put that much effort in. It kind of just like fell apart while I was making it. It used to be the mine entrance. I did some tweaking with it. And the mine here actually goes into a beautiful giant cave. And I mean beautiful, I mean look at this. You don't see this every day. Massive lush cave with an amazing chandelier of glowberries. With some dripstone on the sides and there. That connects into another lush cave, which is right in here. That's going to bring us to the next section of builds, descending from this bridge right here, which is the main city builds. So the next main build we had on the server since it started was this, also known as Will's Tower, or Will's windmill. Very, very nice build. Still one of my favorites. It definitely was the best build for a very long time. Probably longer than any of my builds have been up. the first build we had really outside of this main area here was this staircase here and this little chateau at the top of this mountain. So this is my friend Nate's original chateau. It's no longer really populated, the beds are gone, but there's some foxes and stuff inside the basement, so still some population there. I'm sorry, I'm yawning a bunch. It's like 11 o'clock my time that I'm making this video. Kind of spur of the moment, honestly. Next we have the Great Hall of Reeve. This is the town hall here. It's very nice. I worked pretty hard on this. This was supposed to be the main area, but it kind of moved up towards there, if you could not tell where I started the video. Still very nice. It used to be my house for about a couple of minutes before I decided to move. Started making the church here, but I'll get to that in a second. So you can go inside. This acts as a community enchantment center. Next with my throne. Very nice, a very nice throne indeed. No empire is good without a throne. Then we have at the bottom here an unfinished section built, and the in progress trading hall. Since everything is lit up in a pretty far proximity, we get our zombie villagers from here using this system. So it's pretty rudimentary. You turn off all the lights and all the zombies and creatures flow into here. Then you kill the ones you don't want and put the one you do want in a minecart. After you hit that rail, send it down and into whatever section of the build you want it to be. It's pretty simple, and I think it's pretty ingenious. Next we have the upstairs section of this build. Very nice. This is known as the Grand Vizier's room. Used to be my room. Enchantment table, some gear still inside, bones, pumpkins, raw gold. I kind of just gave up on this build, really. I was gonna gift it to Nate, but he never really took part of it. Decided to move somewhere else. Very nice staircase, a beautiful tower. This all comes from a YouTube video, so I made my own little tweaks on it on the interior, but the exterior comes from different from a YouTube video. Same with this here. So I don't claim any of these builds as my own. These two are, except for that flagpole right there, they are 100% copies, besides very specific elements, like the choice of blocks up there. They're very specific copies of YouTube builds, besides the block palette and such. Same with this, but this one's a little bit more customized, as they chose as a dark stone roof instead of a deep slate or black stone, and I don't like black stone as a roof, so I use deep slate instead. This is the interior. I wanted the church to feel antique, so in its own Minecrafty way it is. It is an antique Minecraft church. So it has a lot of quartz, a lot of gold, a lot of stuff to make it feel like an old Minecraft build. But at the same time, it kind of feels new. Just something I like. I do like that a lot. Got the altar here. And this I finished up recently. I didn't really work on it for a while, but I decided to add in some pews and some chandeliers and such, just to finish it up and make it passable as a church. Next we have my friend Connor's build. Connor is a very has a very specific building style, if I need to put it in a good way. He loves to add on to his build, so he used to just have this longhouse, then he added this tower, then he added that, then that, then that, then all this. And before Connor even built this space here, though, I made this little tiny cottage watermill thing called Morris & Sons Bakery and Watermill Service. So it had like a wheat grinder that's powered by the watermill. Bread baking station and storage. And a couple of other, it's nice and cozy in here. I love it. It's still easily like my favorite build in the entire server. So, very nice. And you even have this little section in here. Some water, like the water drips in through the cracks here and puddles up. So yes, if anyone wanted to ask me what I think the coziest build in the server was, I would not hesitate to tell them that this is by far my choice. Just fits well with the aesthetic of a river or a lake. Oh, hi. How you doing? Alright, next we have my friend Nate's actual house. It's right next to this tunnel that I came out of. The tunnel is a somewhat copy design from a Patreon, not really Patreon, but a Pinterest image. I just kind of kept it going. It's not really copied, but it's more of inspired. Here's my friend Nate's build. He's got a house. It's nice. A bit of his roof got blown up though, so we need to fix that. I don't have them blocks on me though. Then we have a entrance to a staircase to something called the Chateau Visum de Rive, which is visitors and friends of Game Riot only. Thankfully, I'm Game Riot, so we can enter this. So we walk up here. While we walk up, I want to show you a really, really dark joke I made here. I saw these two towers, and I thought, it's the World Trade Center. Anyway, that probably might get my video. I don't know. Sorry if that kind of came out of the blue for the wholesome Minecraft video, but yeah, kind of set the mood. Here's a little fireplace. Lots of smoke. Did you know that actually adding hay under a fireplace would actually make the smoke go higher? Learned that from my friend Will. Really nice bit of really nice tidbit. Goes up I think an extra 7 or so blocks. Quite nice. And here we go. The magnum opus of my Minecraft world. The most beautiful and exemplary section. The place I'm actually going to submit to a building competition at the end of this. Chateau Visum de Rive. The sun. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just stunning. Open this up. Click the sign. Oh. Oh, nice. And just look at this. This is beautiful. It fits the medieval aesthetic so well. I kind of wanted this to be small, and then I just kept on going and kept on going, but I'll get to that part next. There's so much in here in such a small space, so let me start off with the first thing I made, which was this house here. Not that, not this, not any of that, just this. Also, this is also first, but I mean, there's not really much to talk about except for this. Hi, little doggy, you're so cute. Got some paintings, a little castle-y sort of section here. This kind of brought up my castle aesthetic idea. Just kept on going. Here we got the interior. Let's go on in. Ah, very nice. We've got my dog Jackson, named after my real life dog Jackson. He's a very, very good boy. Oh, then we got a map of the entire server. It's actually not updated currently. I could fix that. Ba-dum. Kind of see what I'm adding in here. That is the castle keep, which I'll get to in a bit. this is the house I'm in currently. And this is just a whole map. This is another bit of Connor's world. As you can see, that's the tunnel. There's Nate's house. There's Connor's build. There's a little watermill. There's the lake. Kind of looks like an otter upside down. There's the staircase. Here's a little bit of other stuff I'm not going to really talk about. It's kind of minor. Here's the town hall, the church, the first few builds, and the chateau. As you can see, the chateau is really the biggest complex currently in the game, besides this, but this is really a series of complexes. Going upstairs, we have my room with Ripper, my other dog, who's my uncle's dog in real life. I still love him though. Got some gear. Got a very, very nice little library here. Some books that you can't read because they don't exist. A lectern, map making, blaze powder stuff, and some other stuff like that. It's pretty minor. Going upstairs, we have one of the original purposes of this build was to have an overlook over the entirety of the world. Just be able to stare and look at the mountains. And I'll just give you guys a couple of seconds to do that while I put this away. Alrighty. But yeah, I usually just take out my spyglass, just look and see for inspiration in my other builds, and what I can add into the chateau. Let's hit the sack while we're doing this. Okay, next we have probably the coziest part of this build, the enchanting room. Nice gold, it's dim in here, which is what I wanted. The lighting here is perfect. It's only lit up by these what is it? Crying obsidian. They lit at a light level of like 3 or so. You go in here. Excuse me. We have some soul lanterns and a little mage's area, I guess. Nice view for the chateau. Now let's go out and explore the towers that are next to this area. Using this little path, you can walk onto the towers. Click onto this, and go inside, which doesn't really work most of the time. Got a little cactus. This is a replication of a build I made in my other world, which I almost lost a couple of days ago. First main survival world I ever had. We did really well. It was very fun. Then we moved on to this one. So, nice, cozy, very nice. Here's the exterior here. This one has some armor. I don't know what that's for. And it's not really anything in here anyway. Next we have a fountain. This was originally going to be an entrance to a storage area, but just didn't really work out. So this statue here decided to become the entrance to my storage. Quite small, but very, very nice. I love the arches, which is one of my main goals in these builds, to have enough arches to do a lot of arches. So, you got copper, because we're in the 1.21 update, technically speaking. As you could tell by, yeah, these are all new blocks, so very nice sounding, great. This is your disposal room. It's quite nice. Anyway, here's your ender chest, some skulls. Let's just go up this ladder here. there's a bunch of ancient cities down below us, so that's where we got all the skulls from the barracks in the ancient city. Now we're on to the newer parts of the build. This was one of the older parts, actually. This is just like a walkthrough. I had the most amount of trouble with this in all the builds. It was just very hard to deal with. Here we have a tower, also a crane. Excuse me. Probably should be hitting the sack soon. Anyway, here we got a little bit of a mine shaft, so I'll just go down in here. A nice little mine shaft. I wanted a little bit of a deviation from the medieval aesthetic for a little bit, so I decided to go for the mine aesthetic. Didn't do that long because I wanted to go back to medieval pretty badly. But yeah, this is nice. Got some goblets of ores everywhere. It's just a good detour. It adds character to the build, which is what I love. Also, you have this pattern going down. Very, very nice. Very pretty. Here we have the entrance to this area. Another very detailed, lots of wood. So I went on these towers and these walls that have a bunch of wood to kind of tie it all in together. Everything must have wood. Is my way of saying it. So these have wood on the interior. On the exterior, these have wood. Not as much. And the next thing I'll show you guys will be the newest section, which is the marketplace, which there's not really that many stores. You have 3. You have the Duffy's General Store, named after my old grandma's, well, she died, sadly, my grandma's dog, Duffy, who also died. But yeah, this is in memory of my grandma and her dog, and it's a general store. Here's Will's Tower Shop. So Will's setting up a shop here. He's gonna get that done soon. Then here's Halavar's Tavern, because you can't spell tavern in Minecraft anymore. Such a horrible decision. Anyway, let's go look on the inside here. We got a menu. Let's go read this menu. Drinks: Alefish Puree, Lion's Brew, Halavar's Tonic Water, and the Hierevian Speed Taurian. So I came up with all these names, and the Alefish is actually just a pufferfish, because pufferfish are the only thing in Minecraft that gives you the nausea effect in survival. Very happy with it. Food is the Alefish smoked salmon, which I definitely did not misspell salmon. It's a completely different fish, don't get me on that. Grilled cod, and Halavar's steak of the day. Okay, then you get your food and drink here. Halavar's brew. Then these are like the Lion's Brew and other drinks. The water is free. The fruits are free, and so are cookies. And this is just crafting for more items and stuff. Here we have a upstairs, which has a little meeting room, similar to that of the house right there, near that map area that I showed you guys before. We have a little fireplace like that of the downstairs of the house over there. Have a little nice private bar for these guests who were privileged enough to stay up here. As you can see, this, as I wrote on the sign, this is only for reservations only. So you can go down here, but you have to reserve this section for parties or guests or perhaps evil meetings with evil people. Secrets. Then we have the storage, which is staffed in Halavar only. And it's a bit weird. I don't know why there's so much glow light in here. But no one's been using this for a while, so who cares? Anyway. anyway, let's get going to the next part of these builds, which are the towers, of course. These massive beasts of towers. Massive. With these beautiful wooden sides here every 2 blocks. Every 4 blocks, I guess. Amazing interiors with these arches. Oh, just love them. I'm not really gonna go over this. It's gonna be a big tower. It's not really anything special, honestly. It's not gonna be some big magical tower that's like the Eye of Sauron, of course. I mean, that's why would I do that? You know, that's just it's really just not me. You know, I definitely wouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. By the way, that's like a indie window that I am going to do that. So if you want to stick around and see me build a giant Sauron tower, then do that, because I think that'll be pretty cool. Like and subscribe if you like, and I'm gonna get to the rest of this build probably later on, because all these towers are pretty simple. They just have a couple of floors and that's it. I guess I could show you one of them before I get going. And I guess I'll do this one right here. So, beautiful interior, as always. Similar interior here. It's just an interior right here. There's really nothing special. What I'm working on next is the castle keep. This is going to be the last main build of the castle. I'm not really going to be doing any more wall. Decided on. I'm kind of tired of doing walls. So, I'm working on this. It's going to be my throne room right here. It's going to be 20 blocks tall. Very, very big. It's going to be the stronghold of this castle. This chateau, which is French for castle, if I believe. If my French is correct, I'm not sure. Anyway, the last thing I want to show you guys is the beautiful chimney that the tavern has. Just amazing. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I always do stuff kind of abruptly. It's a little bit of an issue of mine. I'll try to get it fixed. I'm going to college. Got into Baylor University, guys. Pretty hyped about that. I'm doing history. Majoring in history. Yeah. So I actually may be doing some history videos, like maritime stuff. If you guys want to see history videos, then let me know. But thank you guys for watching this video. It's going on for a really long time. I may edit it out, a bunch of stuff. But with that sunset, I'm sunsetting this video, and I hope you guys take care, have a great day, and stay safe, and like and subscribe. See you guys. Take care.